I'm coming again tonight to give another reading, but strictly with my oracle deck, the Sacred Rebels Guidebook, and my Moonology guide oracle deck. So get your pens and papers out and take some notes. This is basically a reading for how you can heal, or steps to take along your healing journey. So this is more of a, what can you do to contribute to your healing process. Of course, you are your own master. You are your own guru. So you can come up with different ways of healing. Only you know how you need to heal. Let me turn on my diffuser. I really love this. I'm using my rose geranium again. I can never pronounce that word, as you can see in my last video. But I like my diffuser with my rose. And tonight I'm sipping on some Thai iced tea with lots of ice, because I love lots of ice. So, and I will be reading from the book. This is the reason why I say, get a pen and paper if you need, and take notes or record or whatever you need to do. So let's take a nice little sip first. This is so good. I'm a big fan of Thai iced tea and Thai food in general, but let's not get off topic. All right, so let's go. I have already shuffled these cards earlier, but let me shuffle them again. Come through with the message of healing. Come through with the message of healing, guides, spirit guides, ancestors. Come through with the message of healing. Let us know how we can use this time and utilize this time in order to heal ourselves, in order to take care of our bodies, our minds, our souls. So the card that jumped out was bring it into form. So it seems here, so I interpret it as this person dancing and conjuring up magic that way, or grounding. As you can see, the little spirals and the little fireflies, or these little, what are these creatures? Oh yeah, little fireflies, fire beetles. Very pretty. So this person seems to be conjuring up some kind of magic, stomping into the ground, running. Looks like trees or some kind of woods are in the background, so they could be in some sort of forest. All right, so if I'm called to pull another one, I will, but for right now, let's just go with bring it into form, right? Okay. So let's pull the Moonology cards. Let's just get one card from the Moonology deck. It'll let us know ways we can, oh. Well, two cards fell out. Aww. Be bold and make the first move, and you are good enough. Be bold make the first move. And the other card is you are good enough. So maybe some of us out there might be struggling with not feeling the best about themselves, not feeling adequate enough, or, but you are enough. You are enough. And if this world can't handle you, oh well. Let them, move over if they can't handle you. It is what it is. All right, so let's start with bring it into form. Bring it into formation. Bring it into formation, right? Beautiful dreamer, can you imagine wonderful worlds of light? Can you dream up so many possibilities? Now it is time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live, to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Get thee to thy desk, thy easel, thy computer. Work, beautiful dreamer. Don't just dream, create. So your form of healing could come with creating and manifesting whatever has been on your heart, on your mind to do, because that can be a form of healing as well. So you see, my channel is Create Your Best Life. And I'll be honest with you, this channel is for me to create my best life. And I'm just bringing you guys on the journey with me. So this is part of my healing. Restarting my YouTube channel and, slowly coming back into the YouTube world, figuring things out, being crawling again, because YouTube is unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with the platform, but I'm getting used to it. It's pretty much fun. So all that is part of my healing process. All that's part of the work I need to do. And let me tell you something. This is a breakthrough for me, being able to sit here and express to you guys how I feel and what I'm doing and how my day is going. This is basically a journal for me to keep track of me and my life and to continue to create, because I feel good when I'm creating. I am no longer, my anxiety levels are have dropped tremendously. There are other things I'm doing off camera before I even came on camera that has contributed to my healing, but this is also part of my healing. So maybe whatever you need to create in your life will help you to heal along the way, right? You're being asked to honor yourself with a commitment to complete your inspired task. This will help you to grow, and that is a wonderful reason to commit. But there is another reason too. You know that your inspired ideas are worth translating into practical forms so that other people can assess them and experience something special too. So I'm going to let you guys know that this reading here, it's for me as well as anyone else. I'm not exempt from this, because like I said, this is resonating with me. This is speaking to me as well. And I hope it speaks to other people out there that might be struggling with their healing journey and how they should go about it. If you have been thinking about writing a book, painting a picture, or acting on an inspiration or idea, then this oracle is bringing you to an unequivocal yes. Do it now. Now. Don't dally or dither about the details or worry about how it is all going to work out. The universe loves a bold spirit. Once you take a step, it will rush towards you like an enthusiastic and chivalrous part lover, opening doors, hand gently guiding at your lower back as you are moved forward. You will promptly be provided with all that is needed to take the next step. In other words, don't fear. Have no fear, you are taken care of. You're taken care of. Have no fear. Take that leap. I took a leap. When the panorama hit. Last year, I took a huge leap and I was scared, but I did, and I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did. There is sacrifice inherent in translating the perfection of an idea into the limited physical form. Can you see? Kind of, okay. Although something may be lost when turning a multi-dimensional concept of endless potential into something concrete, this oracle guides you to realize that there is much more to be gained. You must become free of this inspiration so that you can receive your next inspiration. It is already waiting for you, so on you must go. So you might have different ideas that are in your head and you don't know what to do because, well, maybe you have a lot of ideas in your head and you're not letting them down. They have a lot of things in your soul that you want to talk about, you want to speak, you want to put out there, but you're not letting it go. You're not releasing. So you just keep, it's like a clogged drain. You know, the drain is clogged and you keep turning the water on and eventually you're going to overflow and not in a good way. So release that drainage and let it go and just continue flowing, ebb and flow through life. It's okay. You don't be afraid. Don't fret. Don't worry. You're taken care of. Healing process. So this is the healing that you can read out loud. This is what I was talking about. Like you pull the cards and then you have this healing process that you go through. So it says, relax and follow your breathing as it flows in and out. In your own time, imagine, sense, or perceive that there is a beautiful light sparkling, twinkling like a shining star. This light is within the center of your heart. What color does it feel like? What energy does it have? What feeling or emotion? Notice the star and let yourself feel it. If you are a more visual person, you may see colors or shapes. If you are a more auditory, you may sense sound, words, pulsations, humming. That star of light shines, burns, and expands. It brings tingling energy into each of your fingers, all the way from your heart, down your arms, into the palms of the hands, and radiating out through each fingertip. You can imagine rays of light, like rays of sunshine emanating out of each finger. The process then continues from your heart all the way down through your body and through each leg until the soles of your feet are filled with light, and it extends like rays out through the tip of each toe, fanning out like rays of sunshine. When you feel that light has reached your extremities, say the following: I am energized and empowered to bring my ideas to life. I release any fear that they won't live up to the perfection of my ideas or fantasies. I give them permission to become what they want to be in service to life. In releasing these ideas into form, I open up to receive new ideas and inspirations. I am helped with this process through unconditional love for the greater good. So be it. You have completed your healing process. I encourage you, whoever this resonates with, to do that healing step as often as you like, until you feel like you're in a safe space and that you're okay. All right. So we're going to move on now to the Sacred Rebel. We're going to move on now to the Moonology Oracle Card Guidebook. Be bold and make the first move. Ooh. So this is the card that we got. Let me take a sip. My throat is getting parched. Okay. I mean, that tea is so good. I love Thai iced tea. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. So this kind of bleeds into what Bring It Into Formation was saying. Do it. Be bold. Go first. Start. Get on your own ish. Start it. I don't care if you've never painted before and you've always wanted to paint and now you paint and it looks like a stick figure. Who cares? Paint that stick figure. That's going to be the best stick figure in the world as far as you're concerned. Start somewhere. Do you understand? Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. So you are your own master, like I said earlier. You are your own guru. You got this. You got this. This card may challenge on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you are serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. So the moon says, I am taking charge of my destiny. Take charge of your destiny. You okay? You are your own guru. Like literally, you are your own master. You are the master of your own universe. I don't know if anyone used to watch He-Man and She-Ra growing up, but Skeletor, and now Skeletor was the ish, but that's Skeletor was the one that everyone thought he was the bad guy. No, but he took matters into his own hands and he went and got what he wanted. You understand? So, what was He-Man? What did He-Man always say? I've got the power. Yeah, or I've got the power of the universe or something like that. He might have had the power of the universe, but Skeletor always took control and always made the first moves to get what he wanted, Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. All right? So, be bold and follow your heart. Okay, first it says be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. These are additional meanings for the card. Then it says avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Then it says come into your power. The time for action is now. And any of you out there that might be Hindu or have an affiliation with the Hindu pantheon, it says here ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. Okay. So this card is a sign that something new is starting and you're quite possibly needing to take the lead on it. Take the lead on your life. Period. Your new life is starting. Period. Pooh. Your new life is starting. Take the lead on your new life and do what you gotta do. Okay, so this one might be a little bit more touching. It says you're good enough. I felt this card. I feel the energy on this card because it feels like a lot of people out there won't do what they need to do for themselves because they don't think they're good enough. And it's a lie. I'm telling you, it's a straight, bold-faced lie. You are good enough. You're good enough. And screw anyone that tells you that you're not. You're good enough. Let's see what this is. Full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash. Just quietly certain. You don't have to be flash. Just quietly certain that you are good enough. I guess it means if you don't have to be flashy. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got to where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. All right, you better work hard on yourself. The best work you can do is putting the work into yourself, showing up for yourself, being there for yourself, moving for yourself, because you cannot do anything else until you put yourself first. Heal yourself. Heal thyself. All right. Attune to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. So, I guess find a balance between spirituality and reality. Well, spirituality is reality. So find a balance between what goes on inside and what goes on outside of you. The cosmic and the mundane. The everyday blah, blah, blah. All right? Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Can I get an amen? Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Have you been overly critical of yourself? Because right here, you don't think you're good enough. So I'm assuming that you're overly critical of yourself and too hard on yourself. So apologize to yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I am sorry for hurting you. I am sorry for hurting me. Say your name. Tamarin, I am sorry for hurting you. Tamarin, I love you. Tamarin, you mean so much to me. You know, you use your name, not my name, but but these things you have to do. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop, just do it. Just do it. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. That's all I gotta say about that. Stop second guessing yourself. There's no need to. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. I don't know if you guys saw my video. I don't even think I uploaded that video, but there is a video where I talk about giving an offering, and this kind of ties into that. Giving an offering in order to heal. So raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. That's giving an offering to someone, helping someone out. It doesn't have to necessarily be like an offering, like I gotta find something to give to this person. No, doing something for them, doing something that will change their life. You know, it could be something as simple as washing dishes for someone that can't, or, you know, singing to someone, or just even listening to what someone has to say, what they're going through. Just shutting your mouth and listen. Don't give no advice. Just shut your mouth and listen. That could be, you know, as well. So it's talking about the moon. The full moon in Virgo is the time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to start what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it is a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthy life. Don't you love iced tea? I do. Bet you don't love it more than me. Okay. Ooh, so good. Oh, okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to my little reading for tonight. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I'm going to keep pumping these videos out for you to help you along your journey, because it helps me along my journey. And I know if something helps me, it could definitely help someone else. Thank you for tuning in once again. This is Tamarin. Love you so much. Bye. Take care of yourself. You are good enough. Be bold and bring it into formation. Have a pleasant night. Bye.